I know this chick, and she know she gained some weight, but I know why she gained some weight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dealing with her or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I kind of used to a little bit, but she gained some weight. And she talking about the working out and all that ain't working. She thinking about getting the BBL and all that. You know, I might keep this in. She thinking about getting the BBL and all that, and I'm just talking to her like, and she like, oh, before anybody even asks, like, wait, it's certain stuff that you can't get rid of by working out and all this other stuff. I'm like, so I'm just having a conversation. I'm like, what you think is? Cause she also was breaking out with acne. And I was like, well, what you think it is? You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. Birth control. Right. You know what I'm saying? And she said it. She said birth control. And I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? I know the side effects, just living life. And I see women for this 28 years of my life, I know birth control changed your body. I know you gain weight and all that off of birth control.
Yeah, it's both ways. I know some people that make their skin better and their hair better by taking birth control.
But
personally.
But I'm just saying, like, birth control, I know that can happen, though. I know you can gain weight, and I know you can start breaking out and all that, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
How about you stop using the birth control? Oh, I don't like using condoms. Oh, I ain't messing with you. I ain't even want to deal with you.
Oh, yeah, that was just a turn off right there. Like, you like, what?
Like, what? Like you rather get surgery because you don't want to use a condom.
You risking your body and shit like that, and
you just want, like, all you gotta do is use a condom.
And
if you don't want no kids,
you would want to use the damn condom, right? Doesn't that make sense? I'm saying,
that's the generation we living in right now.
But I know people. Yeah, trust me though. Yeah, I know people that they
cut me open.
They rather. You know what I mean? Go raw and, pick something. But at the same time, that's why you only do that in certain situations, like if you with somebody for a while.
It got to be your significant other, I hope. Right. That's the ideal way. You know what I'm saying? That's the ideal way. Of course it happens, but just to say, like, sure. Okay, I know I can lose weight. I know my skin can clear up. All I got to do is stop.
But if you know certain situations, it's what you're willing to risk. What you prefer. Do you prefer to lose weight, your skin get a little clearer, or stay on it and go raw? Like, which one, you know what I'm saying? Right? That's simple as fact. Strap up, and you can look better.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Simple as that. Strap up and you can look better.
That's all I'm saying, man.
If I was a female and that's what, you know what I'm saying? I'm choosing that. As a male, and they be like, yo,
we can't really speak on that. They gonna get at us just by saying that as a male or as a female. Like, nah, you can't.
You right, but I'm just saying.
It's just like, it's common sense at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's just common sense.
It's common sense. You want to look better, then you know what the problem is. Fix the problem. And that ain't. It's a little piece of latex. Ain't.
Right. That's a fact. It's certain shit, man.
We gotta get back to the sports, man. Yo, welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Fan Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we are gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 0 1,000.
A little different start of the show, you know what I'm saying? But interesting point to me, like, common sense.
We're gonna get into everything. I think that's what we should be tapping in anyway. So.
Look, okay, some people do like common sense, you know what I'm saying?
That's a whole thing.
Even the NFL this past week, because a lot of common sense picks went down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like all the picks, yeah.
I'm talking about if you betting.
Oh yeah,
you mad?
Listen, man, check me out every Sunday before the game, Pham Lines, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, yeah. Me as a betting man this year, it hasn't been so good. Like you said, some games that you think is supposed to happen ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't happened so far this year, man. And here we go again, man. But I say the first one, man, I think this solidifies him in general, man, as one of the best coaches of all time in my eyes. And he's already there, man. And, he's an African-American coach, man. He coached, 15 years, man. And, his team been down all year, using different quarterbacks, rookie quarterback, injuries and stuff like that. And he goes and a 10-point underdog. And he beats the GOAT, Tom Brady, man. Shout out to Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, for taking down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-18, man. That was definitely a game that I think I picked Tampa to win that game. Come like Brady getting it. No, because Brady getting his weapons back. Right?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, of course.
And
it's
Pittsburgh, it's Brady. And Pittsburgh ain't looking good this year. And they had injuries in the defensive side. So I'm like, all right, this Tom Brady time to bounce back. You know what I mean?
You would think so, yeah.
You would think. And Pittsburgh, I affiliate that to all coaching to me.
Right, and let's praise our dog. You know what I'm saying? We always praising Mike Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike Tomlin, man, he I want him to coach my team type shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Ron Rivera, but I want him to coach my team type shit.
I think anybody will.
Like you said, even with all the struggles they've been going on, they haven't been looking good at all. But he keeps, it's like that Belichickian, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? To just keep that integrity of, we going to be at least average. We ain't going to be bad.
Right, that's
like,
a fact.
we going to be a threat. And that with a mix of, Tom Brady ain't looking like it's his best year. It look like he's on his way out too.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, between that and I think the outside stuff is getting into him too as well.
Yeah, he's on his way out. Stress is the biggest thing. It's the biggest killer.
Stress, you could be in the best shape of your life. You could feel the best, man, and everything. But if you stressing,
you're going to be feeling like you got a heart attack.
Yeah, it's different, man.
Yeah,
you can have a fat bank account, like I said, in shape, looking good, you are good. But that mental space and that's everything for sure. Because you could be mentally great and don't have no money, but you feeling great, and you know you can go get money. But
Mike, time to pull it off though, man. He going for that streak still of winning seasons. You know what I'm saying? He going for it.
I'm trying.
I see Belichick still trying to stay afloat, right?
Yeah, going to, like I said, going to Belichick. Like he went down to his second, you know what I mean, third string quarterback.
The Mac Jones clone.
And his questions that Mac Jones should even be started when he come back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
a lot of questions of that.
Yeah, so that's like I said, that's coaching, man. They took down the Cleveland Browns, man, in an impressive fashion, 38-15, man. Mm-hmm. I like the Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Just overall, I don't think I picked them in fan lines, but you know, Cleveland been looking good without Deshaun Watson. You know, Nick Chubb and leading the league in rushing, and they looked good. They been holding the fort down. And like I said, Belichick said, nah. Still coaching, bro.
You know, I'm not going to lose to the Browns.
To the Browns, you know, even though I coach for them, you know what I'm saying?
That's
in the
why
80s,
you're not going to lose to them.
In the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
You don't lose against your old team. Come on now.
You know
that.
So,
come on, how many times you played against, like, say you play like a little league sport or whatever, and then you in high school somewhere you play against something, like maybe you played against your old teammate or something. Like, you ain't trying to lose against your teammate.
You ain't trying to lose against nobody. You ain't trying to lose against nobody.
But you going a little different.
You get a little more.
The person on the other side,
you up a little bit more. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You know the person on the other side, and for that, in this case, it's an organization.
Right.
When you know the organization, like say like I was.
But is it technically the organization?
Yeah, you can coach the Browns, right? Or
Yeah.
you can put on the Browns. Yeah,
I'm just talking shit because it's like the real Browns went to Baltimore and then they came back as the Cleveland Browns again. I'm just fucking around, but yeah, but you always, like I said, you always come up for, like I said, ex team or ex former player or somebody you even know. You got to beat them.
I played for Around the Coit Vikings,
Vikings.
They ain't show me no love. They showed like 1 year of love type shit, and they did show me love in my last year. But we were stacked at running back, even though we had 16 players. We stacked at running back. So
I said you started at running back, right? You fullback, okay?
A fullback, yeah, because the three others was like they gonna play varsity type shit next year.
Yeah,
even though they didn't, because the next year I was probably one of the youngest on that team. Like I could have came back for another year,
right.
But I was like, no, I had the opportunity at 8th grade to play freshman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I just take the skills test, whatever, you just had to do like a certain amount of push-ups, a certain amount on a 60-meter dash type shit.
Okay.
Like, and then you could play up a level. You could play up your levels. So I ended up passing me and a few others, and we played 8th grade freshman. And we was balling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And guess what? I was playing for East High School. I just put down the street. Shout out to East High School. Balling this motherfucking season. They undefeated. I don't know. Yo,
nice.
I be seeing the highlights on. Shout out my boy Trav at First Choice Sports Media. You know what I'm saying? He be having highlights for all the high school games. Yo, fire highlights. Yo, they had New Jersey, everything. But long story short, we went back on that freshman year, 8th grade freshman year, and we played at Around the Coit. And they put me in that second quarter because I was a second string at this point.
Yeah.
I'm short, and still.
No, but you coming in like
the bigger.
We
we splitting carries at second half. That's how high school worked. First string is the first quarter, second string is second quarter, and then whoever is nice get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Whoever having the game get the ball the second half. Yeah. So I'm always in that second half. You know what I'm saying? I just second string to start. You know, and I was balling 3 touchdowns, 1 quarter. You know what I'm saying? I received like a 60-yarder. I ran for like a 40-yarder.
The best feeling, right?
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, yeah, Mo. Yeah, we always wanted to play him. Mo, we knew he was good. Yeah, all right, whatever.
Right.
Bust I had 42-0. Yeah,
that's a fact.
Don't talk about it. Yeah, let's back to it, though. Back to it.
Man, that's what's up, though. Like you said, yeah, you always want to play your former everything, you know what I'm saying? To go and bust them up for sure. That's what's up, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to them. The coaching good. And, you know, I got my hat on, man. You know what I'm saying? That Jets, Jets. We beat the Green Bay Packers, man, 27-10.
Yo, I told you. Then I gave you some wins, man. I gave you some wins. See?
Yeah, I'm still
believe.
I'm believing, but I'm getting more, you know, on the train more and more. Cause
just going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, see, I ain't pushing that far, but we look good, like you said, man.
Joe Burrow made it. Why can't Zach Wilson?
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't Zach Wilson? Zach Wilson get some confidence, you know, get some little older pussy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be all right.
Listen, man.
Just don't mess with the owner wife.
That's all, yeah.
Just do not mess with the owner's wife.
Do not mess with the owner's wife. No executive high person that cut the checks. Don't mess with nobody, man. You can mess with the players or somebody.
You can mess with your mama friends.
Yeah, you can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it in that your same level. You know what I'm saying? Or lower. But you don't want to mess with your teammates' wife either. But it happens. No. But it happens too, though. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to do that. But in general, man, back to it. Like I said, man, my Jets beat 27-10, man. Green Bay. It was great to see my boys on TV, man. Like on Fox, you know, playing against my GOAT, you know what I'm saying, the Tom Brady, you know, I'm not Tom Brady, but Aaron Rodgers, and basically dominate the game, man. Like,
that's another one. Is the reports true of him retiring at the end of the year?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers ain't retiring, man.
Nah, the report's not true. That's the troll page. I don't know. I've been seeing it.
Yeah, I ain't see it.
The troll pages is like they be almost looking exactly like somebody had they posted the Taco Bell. Had the blue waffle, breakfast waffle, whatever, right? And the bottle was blue, but the name of the shit instead of Taco Bell was Bac Hotel. I was like,
yo, man, internet, man, undefeated, man. They be on fast, man. That shit they make up, man, the memes, I love it. I'm here for it, man. Yeah. I'm definitely here for it, man. And I'm here for my Jets to win, man. Like I said, feels good.
Man.
Feels good to have a winning record.
One of us got one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One of us, you know what I mean? But your boys did win, man. The ugly Thursday night game.
Ugly as fuck.
12-7 against the Chicago Bears.
They had the worst game in history with the Broncos and the other.
Thursday nights haven't been great at all.
And then we came and said, "Nah, we're gonna do worse."
That's how I said. That's how I seen, right? That's what I'm saying, man.
It was 3-0 at halftime. Like,
terrible,
who the fuck
man.
want to watch that?
Right, it was terrible, man. I took Carson Wentz over 200 yards, and he had 99 yards. 99 yards in the W.
You would think he won't come back and be like, "Oh, you motherfuckers doubting me already?"
Right.
You know what I'm
and I'm like, he just shot for 349 yards.
He was like second in the league.
That's what I'm saying. He's second overall. He's averaging over 300 yards a game
with the 99 or not. Not no more.
Not no more.
260 right now.
Right, but still over I took it over 200 yards, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he didn't get it. He hurt his finger, and he's out 4 to 6 weeks.
Who we got? So I don't know if it's coming in.
So I don't know if it's a gift or a curse for you.
Well, I say it might be a gift.
It might be a gift. I think
we got another young cat besides Heineke.
Nah, yeah, I do got another young cat.
And he's from North Carolina, actually. North Carolina football team.
Okay.
I think he's from. But they was like saying he's above Heineke on the depth chart. So
yeah, no, I'm saying. No, he about to get some burn because y'all. Listen, I ain't saying he verified with his job, but you got to do something though. You know what I'm saying? And he saw what Heineke could bring to the table already. So let's put this young cat in with the talent that we have and go from there. Because y'all got, old boy. What's the running back name?
Antonio Gibson?
No, man.
McKissick?
No, man.
What the running back
You don't know your running back name?
I don't be watching the game.
The dude that got shot.
Oh, Brian Robinson.
Yo. Alabama be shitting niggas out, man. I swear to God, man. I swear to God, that nigga is nice. He said Antonio Gibson, who? For real. He is. He run like Henry. He a little slimmer. And he's next. That boy's. He's next, man.
Making me happy right now.
He's next, man. He's next, man. I'm telling you. I watched.
Took a shot to that.
Yeah, because like I said, I was watching.
No pun intended.
Right. No pun intended. But
I'm
like I
glad
said,
you're playing, bro. I'm glad
facts.
you're playing.
No, but listen, man.
Especially with our history in our organization. R.I.P. Sean Taylor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yeah, man. Because like I said, I was watching.
I did hear about him though.
Yeah, like I said, I was watching for Wentz to get over the odds.
He looked more like a wide receiver, and he wear number 8.
Right? Yeah. So he's like Henry. I'm saying he's a little slimmer, same build and everything, but he's nice, man. He's definitely next to watch. If you know what I mean, tap in with him for sure. You know what I'm saying? But damn,
tap into Washington. Whoever
tap
said
into that running back, man. I'm telling you, he's nice.
That?
He's nice. I went to try to look for him in fantasy. Somebody already picked him. Somebody drafted him. Somebody drafted him though. I'm like, damn, somebody knew they shit.
Somebody know Alabama. They watched Alabama. That's like Josh Jacobs.
Right.
You knew about him when he came. That's my sleeper. He from Alabama. He was like third string in Alabama. When he came in, he was doing what he's doing right now.
That's a fact. I
got him in the game.
That's a fact, man. You know what I mean? Keeping in the Rams. The Rams bounced back and beat Carolina, you know what I mean, 24-10. Yeah. That was a good win for the Rams, you know what I'm saying? They needed that win badly.
Robbie Anderson traded to the Arizona Cardinals, man.
Yeah, man. He had a, altercation with the coaches, and they said, what's your word? Vete para allá.
Vete para allá.
And they said, get your ass to the locker room, and we're going to get your ass out of Carolina real fast.
Word.
And they did it real fast. Shout out to them again. You don't want to have that problem, man. You know what I mean? And for the Rams kind of sort of had that.
The new coach is like, get that shit out of here.
You got to
just during that period, just getting them out the game during the game period is like it's like
you got to earn that respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to get that respect. And the Rams on the other side, they got Cam Akers that's seeking for a trade. The Rams haven't been doing great this year, and he hasn't been getting the rock like that.
They've been so.
Yeah, so he hasn't been getting the rock like that. So he's like, listen, man. I'm that guy, man. Mm-hmm. I feel I'm that guy, and this trade me basically. You know what I mean? I want to be utilized a little more. That's what he said, and they're like, So they looking for a trade. You know what I mean? So he's sitting out for right now, but we'll see on that one. Like you said, with Arizona, they lost to Seattle, man. Geno Smith still out there slinging that rock, man. And
yeah,
Arizona is one of them teams, man. You don't know what you're gonna get every week, man. They scored 9 points. You know what I mean? But like I said, they got Robbie Anderson and they got that boy D-Hop coming back.
D-Hop coming back. Now I'm starting to pick him. Now. D-Hop is that much of a game changer, honestly. Yeah. Like what Devontae Adams, even though it was a loss against what was it against Kansas City, right? When they played Kansas City, Devontae Adams
balled out.
He was the game changer. You know what I'm saying? Like when they needed to score, he scored.
Yeah, he's a game changer. He's a game changer. Just like for this next game, just like what's the cat name from Buffalo?
Gabe Davis?
No, not Gabe Davis. He's a game changer. The other receiver,
Stephon
Diggs getting traded from Minnesota. And Josh Allen, and where they at? They basically, number one overall in the league for the most part. And if you follow me, you know what I'm saying? I picked them to win the Super Bowl. They had a nice game and, come back at the end, you know what I mean, to beat Kansas City 24-20.
Josh Allen was like,
and that's the second time hurling over the KC Chiefs, man. You know what I'm saying? And
that boy different, man. That boy different. If you ain't giving him his props yet, you gotta give him his props, bro. He got his lick back. First of all, it's the regular season, so it's still like.
But you still gotta get it.
You know what I'm saying? It's still fuck that, but yeah, we gotta have to do that.
Said,
we had to
just
do
like
that.
you said, I still gotta get you no matter. Yeah. It's preseason. It's on Madden. I'm trying to beat you every game.
But they looking at championship.
Yeah,
you know
that's Buffalo looking at. Yeah.
They know they had to get this, but they ain't really they on from this. Whatever. We got them out the way. They got their look back almost in the same fashion. Left Mahomes sometimes, but Mahomes threw the pick, right?
Yeah, he threw the pick there in the game, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's like you said, man, people be like we was talking beforehand, people just they'll nitpick and they'll get on something like the next day but they was riding it all to this time, and now it's like, oh, they missed Tyreek Hill so bad. Yo, they was rocking and rolling.
Man, they got Tyreek Hill clone over there too.
Right, number 10 too.
Yeah, number 10. He looks just like him. So
that's what I'm saying.
He's not as twitchy though.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Listen,
he's definitely the great value.
Right, don't get it twisted, man. Exactly. Don't get it twisted, man. Tyreek is also, he's a playmaker and stuff like that. And obviously they missing a little bit. but they're not missing as much as say Devontae Adams in Green Bay. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. It ain't
but
that.
he missing them too.
Who that?
He missing the quarterback at least, Devontae Adams.
Kyle's still all right. You know what I'm saying? He's not Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not Rodgers. Yeah, he's not Rodgers.
Both their records are shit.
Right. Right.
They like.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And going into, you know what I'm saying, talking about.
I thought, but before that, I thought what's his name? Who was talking about the somebody needed a wide receiver? I thought Deshaun Jackson was going to go to somewhere.
Yeah, he went to Baltimore, yeah.
I thought he was going to go. Who else needed a wide receiver though?
Rams? No, he played with the Rams already. He didn't even last the whole season.
I forgot. I thought he was going to go somewhere else though, and then I seen he went to Baltimore. And I was like, that's a big move. We talk about Baltimore because Baltimore had an interesting game too.
Baltimore with another blown lead against the surprising New York Giants, man. 24-20, man. The Giants are 4-1, man. Right?
5-1.
5-1, man. New York teams, baby. You know, we out here, man. You know, Jets are 4-2, Giants 5-1, and Philly
6-0.
I mean, Buffalo's 5-1. It's Philly, yeah. I said New York teams. Yeah. Nah, but we can get in Philly. Philly beat Dallas, man, to stay undefeated 26-17.
Dallas.
Man.
My bad. I gotta probably beat that out.
Man, I'm not bleeping that out. That's how you feel. You know what I mean? You're Washington, man. But they beat Dallas 26-17, man. And the same thing for Rush. Now it's like, oh, Dak, you gotta get Dak back. That's Michael Irvin verse, right?
Michael Irvin.
That's
just Michael Irvin voice. Oh
yeah,
you gotta tweak that a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta tweak that a little bit. I let me sound like crazy. I gotta practice it. That'll make your throat hurt. Fucking about Michael Irvin.
What's the name? I gotta say, Shannon Sharp called it. He was like, "Yo, let's see what happened when Cooper Rush is forced to score more than 24 points."
No, listen, he's just a game manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a game manager. He don't do nothing to. You just like what proved on Sunday night. If you throw in 3 picks, I mean, you're gonna lose the game.
Of course.
You feel me? That's why the game
most
manager.
Of the time. Most of the time. Weird shit happening, but most of the time, yeah.
But if you don't do that, he's been a game manager. You know what I'm saying? He get his 180 yards. Zeke and Pollard get a couple of, you know what I mean, do their thing, and that's it. That's how they been winning the game. Exactly. Defense, and then they defense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. They, like I said, the Eagles stay undefeated. Run out a couple more games, man. You got the 49ers, man.
I'm about to say, Eagles surprised me. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on the Eagles boat. I've been saying they're going to win the division.
You've been on the Eagles and shit, but I remember I was saying, nah, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So they definitely been proving me wrong. You know what I'm saying? The Broncos definitely I've been right about. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the Broncos were going to be decent.
You know what I'm saying? We both got 1-1 right now.
Listen, man. Listen, man. If I had decent quarterback play, man, in my fantasy, I'd be winning.
Oh, yeah, you got Russ.
I got Russ, man.
You stuck with Russ too.
I still got stuck with Russ, man. I got Russ, man. Yeah. So let me run down 49ers, you know, get the upset loss, man, against the Atlanta Falcons, man, 28-14. Atlanta's still playing tough out here, man, in these streets.
Yeah, I mean, they got weapons. They got speed.
They got speed, right? That's a fact. Speed. They got speed, and they got a quarterback.
They got good cornerbacks.
Yeah. Like I said, you got a team that...
Shout out to AJ Terrell. He's from the Rock.
Shout him out for sure. And they got a team that, like you said, any given Sunday, they looking at it as being the underdog. So that's you know, chalkboard material.
Of course, yeah.
Like, we're supposed to get our ass whooped. Let's show them, and that's what they doing. Like I said, they've been playing tough. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Let's smash.
And you got the Jags losing to the Colts 34-27. It's a shootout, but the game.
I'm telling you, stay away from Indy if you betting.
Both ways, even Jags. Jags started off a little good, and then they're like boom, boom, boom. Then you got Minnesota beating Miami. Miami, you know, quarterbacks keep getting hurt. Teddy Bridgewater had to come in, but they won. Minnesota won 24-17, I believe. You got Cincy beating New Orleans in New Orleans 30-26. And that's all, because we talked about the other games. You got Denver losing Monday night against the Chargers 19-16. That game looked good early, and then field goals.
The Chargers is weird.
Field goals.
Chargers another team, like they on paper they stacked.
Now we talked about them last week, remember?
Yeah, on paper they stacked though. They still like
they missing two. Listen, they missing 2 Pro Bowls on each side. Remember I told you Bosa's missing on the defensive side, and then you got Kendall Allen on the offensive side. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Mike Williams Like last night, Mike Williams, Surtain got on Mike Williams, and Mike Williams had like 20 yards. You feel me? So the other receivers got to step up and shit like that. Eckler's still doing his thing, but yeah, like I said, they won them tricky team, but hey, the record was there. You know what I'm saying? They 4-2, and they wins and losses, whatever. You know what I mean? Wins and wins, losses and loss, man, for sure. But let's break it up real quick before we get back into the NFL. We can talk about some NFL next week. NFL games for next week. But we got the Yankees, man. They beat the Guardians, man.
The Junkies, man. The Junkies.
Looked scary. Looked funny in the light, man, because we blew a lead. The other
night, right?
Game 4.
And I seen,
game 3. I was like, fuck.
I heard today, I guess the pitcher was pitching good, and they took him out in like the 5th for the relievers. And like the first 2 people got on base, but I watched it, and then he got out of it.
Yeah.
And then after that,
that last inning was bad, yeah. But like I said, we won at home, you know what I'm saying? Today 5-1, man. So we advancing playing Houston. So definitely shout out to the Yankees for sure.
We playing Houston. Houston, we got a problem. Mm-hmm. Houston, we got a problem with you. Houston, we got a problem with you. Houston, we got a problem with you. We coming for it. We coming for the pennant. We coming for the pennant.
Talking about, Romans
coming for the pennant.
Talking about Romans revenge. That's the team, you know what I mean? That the Yankees definitely gonna come up and vice versa, We don't like each other.
No.
So we coming.
No, they the cheaters, man. They known as the cheaters.
That's facts.
So we know they coming to get their leg back. But listen, we got a problem, Houston.
They trying, but we with the highest seed.
You know what I noticed today too? Because I ain't watching no baseball all year. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't watching no baseball.
Yeah, I ain't.
But as I was watching the game, I was watching my few innings, earlier. You know what I'm saying? Watching that game. The Yankees looking a little young. I seen a lot of new faces. They look like some young Puerto Ricans and stuff. Look like some Spanish players.
It's a mixture. We got a nice mixture. You know what I'm saying? We got the vets, but we got definitely a couple
young. I seen a lot of new faces though. And
Yeah.
It looked like they knew the shortstop. Looked like he knew.
Yeah, he is.
Cabrera.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, we got a couple and a couple vets, so we got a good mixture in there.
And I was like, I like what I see.
I said the same thing too. Trust me, I ain't watched like a full Yankee game, so like you said, that young cat Cabrera, I was like, okay, he look all right. And then it's another, I think the third baseman, he came in, and he's a young cat. He did his thing. And like I said, we got our old
can't win no chip without no Spanish people.
Check the tape, man. Check the tape. You can't win without Spanish people. No.
I think somebody said that recently though. They were like, it was a joke about somebody. Like the reason why somebody don't win is like they don't got no Puerto Ricans.
That's a fact, especially baseball.
Got too many white people. Oh, Joe Budden. Joe Budden said the Mets lost. He was like, they ain't got no Spanish people in them.
No, the Mets got Spanish people on it. They stars in Spanish. I mean, they probably got more, blancos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But, you from Queens. Yeah, okay. If you making that analogy.
He said like they got too many white people.
You're making that analogy, then yeah. But they stars.
The people that win got the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans on there.
Though. You do got, yeah. I mean, like I said, that's a Latin sport, I would say.
At this point.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole world is a Latin sport, really.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like baseball is really like the top players in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Are Latin, you know what I'm saying?
Islands,
Latin American, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, either Dominican, Cuban.
What's the regions, right? What's the regions right now in sports? Like not on no racist shit. It's not meant to be that. It's just we call it how it is. Like, look what we look. Because we know overseas, soccer is the real football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everywhere except for America, soccer is football.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what they call it, football americano.
Americano.
You know what I'm saying? So it all over the world is soccer, really.
Yeah.
And fighting, like UFC and all that, the Nigerians, they're taking over in the UFC. They got like 4 champions.
Right.
The Nigerians and the dudes from Kazakhstan, where Khabib's from, they got a couple dogs too. Like they've been taking over the UFC.
No. I would agree.
Brazilians
when you
was
see
a problem.
Yeah, when you see it, it's definitely different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who else?
I can see.
What else? Like baseball is definitely, like we said, Dominican Republic, Cuba. Where we talking about the best players come from. You know what I'm saying? Cuba, America definitely breed, because baseball is America's pastime. So they always gonna keep let's say just keep
they up there.
They always gonna keep their American. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they up there. Like it's a lot of, like I said, you got Judd and Trout, which is the,
basketball has been all America, but as of recent, you got like Lithuania been producing some stars.
Right, you got the Greek freak, Luka,
Greece,
Embiid,
Embiid,
basketball has expanded. The only The only sport I would say is just not fully American, obviously, because they got different backgrounds, would be football.
Football is, yeah.
You feel me?
Canadians do it now though too.
Yeah.
They popular
Because you
Canadian.
gotta,
I'm about to say Canadian.
yeah. Because you gotta go to college.
Shout out
and
to
all that.
Canandaigua though, man. Canandaigua
shout
got
out
a
to
pretty
Canandaigua.
solid team. You know, they lost the East though, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so football, I'll say that, because like you said, you gotta go to college and stuff like that, so you gotta technically be an American, right? That makes sense?
In boxing, it was like you don't got it now. But
Not technically, because you can go to school and like MB.
boxing is like the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
Floyd obviously, so he's American and stuff. But
we want to talk about boxing?
let's talk about some boxing.
There you
Let's talk about some boxing.
You had some big fights this week, man. You had one that lasted real fast. Was Deontay Wilder, man. They didn't even see 9/11, man. I had to see it in
still can't
slow
see
mo. Nah, they got one view that was pretty good.
Yeah, they did. The highlights skipped it.
They got one
the
view
pictures skip it.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I caught one view that was pretty good. He caught him with like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like basically get off me type of thing. He just caught him. So,
But you know, he was
quick,
concerned though. He was concerned. Shout out to Deontay Wilder for getting back on track. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He fought some dude. He was just like his sparring partner in the past type of show. He probably got knocked out a lot of times by Deontay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably
still giving them a shot though.
yeah. That's probably why Deontay was a little emotional too though, because the dude was out for a minute.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They was, trying to get him right or whatever. So he was a little emotional in his post-fight press conference, whatever.
Yeah, man, because you got to think, like, people died. Like, the young man just died off of that.
He talked about it, though. He said it in interviews, like, he won't do that.
Yeah.
I guess you don't realize what you want until you get it, right?
Basically, yeah. Until you're close or until something happens, you know what I'm saying?
Be careful what you ask for, type.
Right, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But what other big fight? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deontay Wilder. You know
You got Haney.
43 and 2-1. That's his record.
That's his record?
With 42 knockouts.
Listen, man, he's gonna.
In history, he's gonna be straight. In history,
Nah, he's straight.
If you got 42 wins and 41 knockouts,
nah, he's still up there, man. He's still the dog. He still got it. He still got it.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight Joshua. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that fight's gonna happen.
it's got to.
Just like he said, shout him out. Just like he said and shout him out.
Joshua just got to get knocked out by Tyson first, right? Didn't they set that up?
Huh?
Didn't they set that fight up?
Nah, it fell through.
It did?
It fell through. So, which makes sense because, like I said, I think the Fury knock him out. So, and like shout out to Wilder because he was on Breakfast Club. Shout out to Breakfast Club. He was just saying like basically everybody still wants to see the Joshua and Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's popular to see. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah. Why not see it? You know what I'm saying? Like they both got something to prove. A little bit. Yeah, and they both really got something to prove. Late. Yeah, they both got something to prove. Like they got to come back up, and they still on top of their division because heavyweight don't got a lot of people. In their division.
What Joshua's meltdown last time we had it on the episode? What he told old boy, he said, "You're not stronger than me. You're not more charismatic than me. You have more skill." Me. Like he admitted it right to him. Like
he said he got more skill than him?
Yeah.
That's what he said? Okay.
He said he's like, how can you beat me? Because you have more skill. You
know? I didn't hear that part. I must have thought the other way.
It was like he was really like having a epiphany. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's like, yo, I'm so big, I'm so strong, but you're better than me because you fight. Your skills are better. Like
your skill wise,
your boxing skills is better.
I would agree.
So these are two fighters that question their boxing skills. And they both got a questionable chin at this point in their career.
So it makes sense to fight.
It makes sense. Somebody's going down.
Somebody's going.
Timber!
I'm only on Wilder on that one. he hit hard.
Wilder he got to hit him first because Joshua hit hard too.
Joshua hit hard, but like you said, I think Joshua
got to
be
solid though. This shit, when he was hitting Ruiz, I was surprised Ruiz ain't go down because Ruiz, he was boom like solid ass punches.
Yeah.
Somebody who don't get no solid ass punches though is Devin Haney, but
well,
he fought too.
He took the victory. Yeah, he
did bloody him up though. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Well, Cambosa, right?
Yeah,
Cambosa.
He got his rematch.
He got his rematch because it was in the clause, so he had to get that back. But it was another dominating performance by Haney.
It was, but it was boring. I mean,
that's
we said that Floyd whole career. Now I'm thinking about it, so.
Right.
It's cool, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, you gonna, whatever you gotta do to win out there.
But you ain't ready for Tank.
He ain't ready for Stevenson.
Nah.
I got Stevenson. I love Stevenson, man. Like I said, I've been talking about him for like last year.
They both got to move up.
Yeah.
Because Stevenson missed weight his last card.
Right. He said he ain't fighting that weight no more anyway.
So, and Haney was getting on social media, they was getting at him because he was looking like a skeleton when he went to the weigh-in. They was like, nah, he got to move up. That ain't healthy.
Right.
Because you can see he cutting mad weight.
Right. Like I said, that's what, Stevenson said, like, listen, I can't do this. My body don't feel that shit. So fuck this weight shit. I'm going to stay up. You know what I'm saying? We might think about it like that. Only 5 pounds, but.
So now the fight should come.
Yeah.
Now the fight should come.
It should, but you know how this boxing is, man. Especially with Haney, because Haney.
They treat the fights like crack.
Especially like Haney, man. Because Haney, you know what I mean? He got to, he want to get that. He want to wear the belt for a little longer.
Yo, the promoters is crack dealers. Yo, the promoters be like, yo, nah, we gotta let them itch. We gotta let them itch and fiend for that shit until we could smack him with the charge. Like,
factor. That's how I go.
We gotta make them want it so bad that they gonna pay $200 to watch this shit.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Nah, but who I want to see though?
Inflation, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Like I said, I want to see that. Ryan Garcia and Tank got to fight. You know.
Yeah, and yo, that fight, I feel like Tank can knock him out, but I feel scared for Tank because you know what I say about Tank all the time.
What's that?
He leave himself open. Like he real confident. He's so confident he leave himself open, and he ain't fight nobody that could punch back yet.
Yeah. Besides
Romero, and he got him out of there though.
Right, yeah. Romero's there, yeah, but Romero got that.
He probably could have tagged him if he got there. Like, if he got there.
Yeah. But yeah.
I want to see Garcia is quick enough.
Yeah. Like I said, I want to see that, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, he got emotional a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Tank tried to punk him type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So he got emotional on that. He was in the club, he grabbed for that chain. He grabbed for his chain and shit.
Oh, he tried Tank?
Yeah, he like on some sucker shit. Yeah, he tried to take like his chain sort of thing.
Oh, you got it. You signed that contract, so
he kind of, so he got a little emotional.
That's it right there. Like that's the promotion right there. Like, nah, what?
Right.
Nah, he put his hands on me. So guess what? We gotta get in this ring. Fuck the police. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah,
we gotta get in this ring. Fuck it.
He got a little emotional on it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like you said, you don't know if you get you know Tank going in there. His name, you know what I mean, 20 deep or 30 deep.
You know that.
And you know what I'm saying? And Ryan Garcia,
he's from like Cleveland, right? Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, I think he's from Cincinnati.
Baltimore.
Is it Baltimore?
He's from Baltimore.
Okay. What you call it? My boy Bronner
from rough too.
My boy Bronner from
Jessica.
Cincinnati. Yeah.
Shout out cousin.
Not Baltimore, hell yeah. You know, you got the wire and all that.
We gotta go back down there and hit up some more museums, man.
Yeah. I love the museums.
I gotta hit up DC again soon.
I love the museums, but yeah, like I said,
I want to see them
fight. Yeah, Egypt is that trip, man. I want to see
Egypt though. I want to see the shit where the museum get the shit from. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more there.
Yeah.
The museum got to pay $100,000 to get this mummy. You know what I'm saying? For 4 months.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Pay another $100,000 to get it for another 4 months type shit. That's the museum game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know exactly the price, but I'm just putting the random price on. That's what I was charged.
Right.
That's what I was charged for a mummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this somebody. Like, this somebody ancestor. We can't tell yet, but this somebody.
Nah, but just
somebody living right now got the same genes as this mummy right here. Like,
nah, but just
that's what I just thought about that shit. Like, we could trace people back, like with mummies and shit.
Yeah, you trace them back.
You can see who the family, like, and just trace the family back.
Yeah,
and see what the fuck happened.
See, everything draws your interest when you talk about some
man,
museum.
Yo, put me on the board,
museum,
son.
Man.
Yo, NASA, hit me up, man. I know Mars got aliens, son.
It's different creatures out here for sure. Hey. I don't know if it's other humans. It's different creatures out here for sure.
It's us from the future, man.
Future, you think?
It's us from the future. That's what we gonna gain it. Like, that's what we looking at the past right now. We trying to figure out what the fuck we did. Like,
so you said we're the future?
We're definitely, the future is within us. Whatever we see ourselves doing in the future, that's what's gonna happen as long as we focus on it.
Yeah, that's everything though.
That's what I'm saying. That's the future though. If you want to see the future, just what do you want? What do you want the future to be? Like,
want a national televised fan perspective podcast, you know what I'm saying, on your radios and on ESPN Plus, man.
So you know what we do?
Feel me?
So you know what we do? We start, okay, We're gonna have a talk after this, but yeah, we start connecting the dots.
ESPN Plus.
We start connecting the dots, and we hit them with the confidence, and we tell them with the we know this shit gonna blow, and we know this shit gonna happen, and we know we gonna be on top, and we know this shit we know we meant for this. We know we're gonna be remembered forever. They're gonna build statues of us one day because of what we opened up. We opened up, you know what I'm saying, a different lane for a whole city that we brought a city back to life that was already on top of the world at one point. Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people fail to realize about Rochester. If you listening right now, if you a fan of the show and you actually listen to the podcast, I'll fuck with you. And you would have heard, you would have heard me say this already, but you already know Rochester was on the map in the early 1900s. It wouldn't be no Hollywood without no Rochester. Mm-hmm. The movies you love and all that, man, started with The Rock. Man, we started this shit.
Picture that.
You know what I'm saying? Kodak. Kodak Black is still the name is still alive.
Right.
He one of the biggest artists in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Factory, man.
And he don't even understand how big The Rock was. I bet.
Nah, he don't know nothing about no damn Rock.
He don't know.
Somebody
shit.
told him like, oh, it's Kodak, but he don't know like you said, he don't know the story. We here. You know what I'm saying? We know that for sure. But like you said, yeah. Definitely rich in history, and we trying to bring it back for sure. Trying to bring it back as a conglomerate, and that means everyone from The Rock for sure.
This is my
do it together.
What's your favorite quote of all time?
Quote? I couldn't tell you right now, to be honest.
What song that just come to your mind that you heard at one time? You be like, yo, every now and then you go back to it, like, yup, this that quote, yup, this that shit that they was talking about, yup.
I don't know because mine's is on some other shit. Mine's is on some. I always take it back. Like I said, it's not inspirational, like far as money or anything.
It recenter you.
It's just who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye says, you know what I'm saying? How you stay faithful in a room full of hoes. You feel me? That's different than getting money. But I've been in them situations where how you stay faithful in a room full of hoes. You know what I'm saying? And then that's gold to me in general because that's showing you're a faithful ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just a quote that always stick to me, and I'll just add it.
That shows you got self-control.
Right. Yeah.
In the deep sense.
In deeper sense, yeah, for sure.
You got self-control. You know you're gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day, and
right.
You got what you want already. Ain't no. Whatever.
That's a fact.
Mine is you create your universe.
You create your universe?
I've been rocking with that shit ever since I figured that shit out. It's like literally to a scientific point. Like everything we create in the universe, it's no real point in this shit. But we created a podcast because we ain't doing shit anyway. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So let's make this time worthwhile.
There you go. I'm about to say to make your time worth something for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to make life matter.
Doing something productive.
So you got to make this shit matter yourself. And whatever you want to do in life, like the universe is going to feed you whatever you want. Like it's literally whatever you think about every day, whatever you focus on, the universe will create it for you. You create your universe. Whatever the fuck you want your story to be, make it.
Facts.
Just like at this point, you could Google the steps. Everybody been through everything already.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Listen,
everything you want to do, somebody did it.
Google a lot of shit. Trust me. Google.
If you
want
to be really different though, you got to do something somebody ain't did yet, and that involved. But at the same time, somebody has done it because they took the risk.
Right.
And that's the main part. The risk is taking it in your hands. Self-control.
Self-control.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Full circle right there. That's a fact.
You got control of self.
Right.
Push it. Manifest it.
Push it. Push it.
Bring it to life.
Push it.
See it in your future.
That's
Life lessons with Dre.
There we go.
Well, let's get back into sports though, cause shout out to Devin Haney though. You know what I'm saying? He did get the win, retain his title.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely move up though, cause we want to see some fights with Tank, and we want to see some fights with Stevenson. We want to see some fights with all these Yeah, you know what I'm
you
saying?
said, we just want to see the
Eventually made your way to Canelo when Canelo get Pacquiao age and when Pacquiao was fighting and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting, you know, when Canelo get old, type stuff, like, and he's still whooping the young guns.
Shout out to keeping it in the boxing real quick, but it's entertainment, you know what I'm saying? The Creed 3, man, looks tough, man.
Another one.
And Canelo's in that, you know what I'm saying?
He's in that?
Yeah, he got a little role in it. Ain't
I got to rewatch the trailer.
Yeah, he just, I don't know what his role is, but he's in like a thing, whatever.
Check.
Yeah, he in the check. He promoted it. He promoted it, so I'm like, he in there.
Because you know how big Creed is? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Creed is like,
shout out to Michael B. Jordan, because this is the first time directing. He directed the Creed 3.
Okay, so he getting big checks afterwards. Afterwards.
That's fact.
But what I'm saying, like Michael B. Jordan level type shit. Kevin Hart, right? Kevin Hart, I seen like a short on YouTube or something. Said for Jumanji 2, I think. He made like $20 million.
Yeah.
Just for the role, not including
he getting
$20 million. Like that movie money.
Yeah, movie money different. The Rock right now.
Even the opponent in Creed. Yeah. That dude different too. He getting checks right now.
He just did. He that's why he's in shape too.
He the next big dude.
He did the Tyson.
Yeah, same thing.
He did the Tyson. That's what I'm saying. That's why he was big in shape. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's definitely dope to see like that. And like I said, talking about The Rock, he got the
Clubber Lane-esque.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like The Rock got what? What's that movie?
He got a new superhero.
That shit look fire though.
Hey, dude, Black Adam.
Getting checks.
But it's like The Rock. Like, is he gonna do the superhero right? Like at this point in Marvel and shit, you want the superhero to be kind of funny and raunchy and shit. Like Deadpool. Deadpool is very popular right now.
Deadpool ain't good for kids though.
Exactly though. Like,
yo, I be trying to watch some Deadpool shit, man. Like, you gotta change the channel when you watching it in front of your kids. Cause that nigga be saying some wild shit.
That's what Marvel taking it though. Rated R.
Yeah, I mean, for fire certain characters,
it's gory too though. Like they
but I don't know.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Like I said, that Black Adam. But like I said, some of the shit look fire. It look like a superhero. It look like a superhero movie. It look like a Superman.
The production is.
It look like Superman.
Fire. Yeah,
because he do the punches like that shit look fire.
Like Superman. Yeah.
We'll see, man. Like you said, you got some good movies. You know, Johnny's movies reviews coming up. You know what I'm saying? You got Wakanda.
You gonna do something?
We just do it. We should do movie reviews, man, for sure. Got the Wakanda coming out, you know what I'm saying? The Black Panther. What's the Black Panther 3, right? Yeah. That look fire too. Like,
yeah, it's the females on it.
The female, yeah. Cause
I'm glad they went that way because I was on that side. Like, that would be fire if she was the next joint.
No, yeah. I think it's a combination of a couple, but yeah. Yeah, because I didn't want nobody to come like and try to just the next and like.
They should have brought old boy back though.
Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, they should have brought him. He was fired.
Yeah. Like if he didn't die, like sort of thing, like they froze his body sort of thing. Like, yeah. That would have been fire though for sure too. Especially that, old boy passed, it would have been dope. But that graphics on that, like the villain looked crazy on that one too. So yeah, so like I said, you got Creed, you got Black Adam, and you got
I'm gonna come out with some movies soon too. Yeah. I seen some work from a fellow videographer in town, and you know what I'm saying. He has some experience in the studio too. I think I'm gonna hit him up and maybe do some collab work, movie type shit though.
It's all about collabing, man.
Movie type shit.
All about collabing, and like you said, you was collabing, and you got them tickets to that event. The event was dope though.
Talk about it. We're talking about the on-site battle league, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to on-site Tom, you know what I'm saying? He the league owner. Shout out to Upstate Spins the Block. They the sponsoring podcast of that event and that battle league. You know, my boy Upstate Chino, my boy Upstate Goya. You know what I'm saying? They friends of the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
That was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. That was my first joint too.
Yeah, I've been to I was thinking about it. I've been to about 4 total now. Okay. Or 5. That was my 5th one probably. Mm-hmm. I've been to a Verbal War Zone, which is Battle on Beat. That was in Philly.
Yeah, that's the one you went in Philly, yep.
Yeah, 2 of them. Actually 3 if you're counting one here. I didn't film it though. I think that's why I be looking over it. So I had 3 from Unbothered Podcast. Shout out to Unbothered Nas. He been showing us mad love on other podcasts.
Yeah. Definitely shout him out
stuff,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He always shout us out on his podcast. He's been having some great guests in the studio. You know what I'm saying? They got an episode coming up, I think, so hopefully it can pull through, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to people this big, we have experience. Like, hopefully it pull through, but they got Ness on the beat pulling up and shit.
Okay.
Like, but they had some great local artists too, all the time. Definitely.
Yeah. Speaking
They got
of
great
for sure.
local artists all the time. They got a great lineup coming up. Yeah, man, just the collabs we've been doing. This studio, it's gonna be legendary at some point, man. Like,
for sure.
man, it's gonna be legendary.
Sure,
But the event though, yeah.
the
So 3 with them, with the Unbothered podcast, and then I went to an on-site one before. So that's 5. So that was my 6th one. That was my 6th one, and I was on stage. I was on stage next to Jazz the Rapper. And if you know battle rap, then you know Jazz the Rapper, because she probably the top female battle rapper in URL. For real.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was next to her on footage. Like, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Yeah, dope event, man. Shout out to them. Tone Bro also. He's a scout from URL.
Okay.
And he's from Rochester. So he showed love. He was the host.
Oh, he was the host?
With the yellow hoodie.
The yellow hoodie, okay.
So he's a scout he's from Rochester, so he showed love. It was a tribute to I think his name is Mygel. He passed away, sadly, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P.
R.I.P. for sure.
It was a tribute to him, and another condolences to my homie Crack. I recorded him. He's with a group called Drugs Kill from Rochester. And they pretty popular, you know what I'm saying? I think they've been on World Star and stuff. They got videos and stuff. But his mom actually passed away a few days before, and you know what I'm saying? And he still battled.
Right.
For sure. He performed, and that showed a lot of heart. And you got all my respect, bro. Always been had my respect. I still wanted. I wanted to do some shit before, but now I even got some like now I really want, let's work, because it's the next level. When you do something like that, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's legendary.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And condolences to the family, but overall, good event. Everybody showed out. Everybody rapped good. People, Syracuse, Buffalo, Rochester in the building.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, my first joint as far as like battle rapping, so definitely dope. Dope to be in there. Like you said, and get the bars. Maybe some went over my head, but I definitely got a lot, you know what I'm saying, to be in that bitch. And that shit was hard, though. Definitely would like to go to a couple more. Yeah, to see it live. That is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't know nobody in that bitch, just about 1 or 2 heads, but just to be in there. Like I said, once niggas started rapping, everybody know everybody. Like, ooh, like, oh, shit. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was hard. So definitely shout out to that for sure. Definitely
big time for Rochester.
Definitely good event. Definitely good event. Like I said, definitely nobody was up there was trash. Cause you get some events that you be like, nah, everybody up there and did their thing for sure.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that was one of them ones, man. I mean, you already know how I fuck with Rochester.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Rochester is the home.
Nah, you especially you tapped into that, that side.
I had to.
And like you said though, once you got interested into something, like you said, you went to Philly, then now you into it. Now you watching battle raps. You know what I'm saying? Now you recording battle raps. Now you going to events. You know what I'm saying?
Man, damn.
And maybe we'll be hosting some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
So you collabs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a fact. So that's what's up. For sure.
Collabs, because that's the thing too. Like I feel like for anything to work, like people gotta like everybody got their own ideas.
Yep. That's a whole fact.
But it's like at some point everybody can't work at the same time. Type shit. So it's like I feel like we gotta find a way to connect them all.
Connect the dots.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like things can work, things can happen. And it's been working, you know what I'm saying? That Battle League actually did some interviews in this studio. So we'll check them out, you know what I'm saying? And that was a little building of a bridge, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Every little thing that, you know what I mean, that you do with them or I do with other people and other, you know what I mean, podcasts and stuff like that. It's all about bridging that gap, you know what I'm saying? And go from there, you know what I'm saying? We might not know each other personally that way.
When we going to Queens?
We gotta go soon. I want to go before that weather, but it's hard.
Go in 2 weeks?
So shout out to Barry Grant Jr. He always ready, always giving us jewels and everything. But definitely go out there. Yeah, like I said, there's a couple of things that I want to do. We just got to speak it in fruition. And like I was saying earlier, we just got to be like, all right, this is what we're going to do, what we're going to try to do, and we go out there. or this is what we're trying to get. We're gonna try to get that. Just for sure. Definitely, there's a couple things we just got to, like I said, speak in the position, write the shit down, and do everything. Just like
just go for a ride, a couple weeks.
Go for a ride.
Get it up. Let's get it out. Let's go. Let's get on the thing, man. Let's get out here. Let's go global.
Go global. For sure. Let's get into this week's games, man. Tell them which teams you like and don't like. I don't know if we did it last week.
Let's do it real quick.
Yeah, I don't know if we did it last week. Nah, I ain't circle which teams you like or whatever.
Put my initial next to mine and put your initial next to yours.
All I gotta do is put your initial. That's it.
But yeah, do that.
That's all.
Do both because sometimes I'll be like feeling like I'll be seeing you circle it sometimes, and then sometimes you don't, and then sometimes you circle the other one, and like
because the circle be for you, but I put your name on it.
I'm saying I'll be watching sometimes, and I don't be thinking it'll be accurate sometimes.
All right. It's all good.
So I just put the initial on both sides.
Gotcha.
Let's see, because I really want to make this a competition.
Let's do it.
Let's make some shit happen. So,
for sure. All right. So for what's this, week 7 already? Right.
Yeah, man, we in week 7.
Shit, crazy. Week 7, man. You got
2 months, bro.
Right. It's crazy. You got New Orleans versus Arizona.
Man, we like fucking Arizona's about to bust a cat.
Dregy. All right. You got
you going to New Orleans?
Yeah, I'm going to New Orleans.
Okay.
You got the Jets
You
got the Jets versus the Denver Broncos.
Oh, I gotta go with the Jets, man.
All right, so I ain't even do that game because I ain't going against my team.
When we don't put nothing, that means we both picked it.
Yep. So you got Atlanta visiting Cincinnati. And we both picked Cincinnati. I don't care what you talking about.
Nah, hold up. I might have to take Atlanta in that one.
All right, you want Atlanta?
I might, because Atlanta just had the upset now, and they might be on a little road. Mariota, you know what I'm saying? I got something to prove too. And Cincinnati ain't really been the most consistent this year yet.
Nah, but they hitting that stride. They just came back from they bust New Orleans in New Orleans. I think that was a good matchup. You
think they bust them, or did they?
They won.
You know what I'm saying?
New Orleans is a festy team. That's why I picked them against Arizona.
So I'm gonna go with Atlanta on that one. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Okay, well, Dre likes Atlanta Falcons, and I like Cincinnati. Got Detroit versus the Cowboys.
I'm fucking with Detroit.
We know why you don't like Dallas, so I'm taking the Cowboys. Dak Prescott will be back. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is coming off a bye week. We'll see. You got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans.
Let me rock with I'm right with Tennessee on that one.
Right, so we both like Tennessee. All right, you got the Green Bay versus your Washington Redskins.
Give me the game. Give me the game.
What you got?
Washington.
I know you got. That's what I'm saying. I've got Green Bay.
That's what I'm saying.
I know that. You got Tampa Bay versus Carolina. I think we both got Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay gonna bust a cat on Carolina.
You got the New York Giants, the surprise New York Giants versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is another division. Well, you don't like Dallas for sure, but Giants, you might show a little more love.
I might, just because, man, Dallas, every time they good, they win ugly as fuck. Bro.
Right. So you got the Giants versus the Jags. So
they scary just because I'll give it the Giants.
Hey, we both like Giants. You got the Cleveland versus the Raiders. Nah, the Ravens, my bad.
Matter of fact, give me the Jags just because.
Want the Jags? All right.
Just because.
All right, you got Cleveland versus the Ravens.
Cleveland versus the Ravens. Deshaun Jackson, 2 touchdowns. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, we both like the Ravens. You got the Texans shaking stuff up and, up top because, they've been, they going for that number 1 pick. Versus the Raiders, man. I got something to prove.
The Raiders.
Yeah, we both like the Raiders. You got Seattle versus the Chargers. I think we both like the Chargers in this game as well.
I was going to take the Chargers, too.
Seattle
I was thinking about Geno. I was thinking about Geno, man. I want to give Geno some love. Let me give Geno some love. Fuck yeah, I'm going to take his name.
You got to mix it up.
I was going to just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying?
You got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the 49ers. This is a good matchup, man.
Chiefs about to bust the cap.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs. I think both teams are coming from losses, and 49ers was a little more, more rough. But, yeah, we both
Debo
like
might do something. They might not bust a cap. But they're going to score some points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We both like Kansas City.
Yeah, they're going to score some points.
Got Pittsburgh versus Miami.
Give me Pittsburgh in them.
I'm going to take Miami because it's Miami. Be a little different, too. Even though I'm Mike Tomlin guy. But you got Chicago versus the Pats Monday Night Football.
Word?
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'm going out on a limb. Give me Chicago.
I'm going to take the Pats.
I feel like they be doing something.
Even though that's my division. But
They be talking about
both of
old
them
boy
are
they be trying to hype old boy up. So I want to see if he delivers something.
Who that? Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. Yeah.
No, he's been all right. He's been all right. It's just when you got them, that's the difference, man. When you got them big market teams, man, you could be all right and they want you to get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? If he was in a smaller market, you'd be like, oh, okay, he look like the future guy. When you're in a big market, they want to win. So, excuse you, sir.
I ain't think it was gonna be that loud. My bad. My bad, y'all.
That was week 7 games.
That was
man.
week 7 games, man. This been episode 142, man.
142.
You got anything else you want to mention?
already.
Oh, yo, it's the start of NBA season.
NBA season.
NBA season starts tonight, man. Yo,
tonight.
who, all right, real quick. Pump.
Yeah, Pham. Who you got?
We got what's the name? Western Eastern Championship and Western Championship. Who you got real quick?
Boston.
Yeah, Boston and East still without the coach?
Got the Boston and versus Golden State in the finals.
Without the coach?
Yeah.
I kind of agree with the Golden State because I feel like I heard somebody say it and I agreed. And I was like, okay. I do feel like they got the self-control to be like, okay, I know Draymond, I know you about to be out, but listen, let's get this ring. And I know Draymond will understand.
Yeah. Now you good. Yeah. I think that's just like going back to the chalkboard material. I think that just helping them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I know I punched this motherfucker, but we gonna be all right.
I think that just adds
He
more
just got
chalkboard
paid
material.
$140 million. He's straight.
Yeah, definitely. He got paid. Him and Wiggins re-signed. That's what I'm saying. Like, Golden State got better in the stance of they're going to have Wiseman back this year, man. You know what I mean? He's a monster at the center. So that can, Draymond and Looney can back up a little bit. You got Kuminga for another year. You got Moody. That's nice. So you got everybody, like those 3 players that going in their second and third years, you know what I mean? Just getting mature and better. Just like Poole did.
The only other team I actually give a chance, and I hate to, because just for some reason, I hate them. I don't know why.
Who that?
Clippers. I give them a look.
The Clippers.
They deep. You know what I'm saying? And they coming in fresh, I guess you want to say. You know what I'm saying? So I think they kind of got a chance. Even I don't really rock.
Nah, listen. If it's Clippers are close to Golden State to me, and the Brooklyn Nets are close to Boston to me.
Okay, yeah, Boston. I mean, Brooklyn was the other team I was thinking about. I was thinking about Boston, but man, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler with these dreads, man.
Y'all stuck right here. Y'all stuck.
Yo, Jimmy Butler with these dreads. It better not change his game. Cause he been acting a little sassy, man.
Yeah, he always been like that.
Nah, but he acting a little extra sassy though with these dreads, man. Like,
that's what he's going for. That's what he said. He said, "I'm just here to this is for y'all to fuck with y'all." Basically, that's why he said it. For real,
please,
when he started it.
Please do not let it affect your game. Or
You gonna go cut him?
Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. But just, man, come on, man. We Miami Heat.
Nah, but I think y'all just gonna be there, bro. Like, I think
always there.
Right. I think y'all just gonna always be there, man. Cause y'all, like Bam, man. Yeah, the chance. Y'all still had a little chance.
Little chance.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit.
We coming
being
for
good,
Joe.
being in the playoffs, advancing the second round, and
coming for Joe.
And giving you a fighter's chance. But yeah, like I said, Brooklyn, if they can, because Ben Simmons could do it all. If he stay healthy. Same for Kyrie, you know what I mean? And KD gonna be KD, you know what I'm saying? He got something to prove with all the haters. Kyrie playing for a contract. Ben Simmons got something to prove. So, like I said, I could definitely see Brooklyn in there too. And Boston, I like Boston because
Brooklyn, we go hard.
Right. I just like Boston because
Brooklyn, we go hard. We go.
Because they got the same. Because they got the same team. They added Brogdon over there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then the coach that's coming in, he's supposed to be
James Harden came in skinny too.
Harden got 30 in the third quarter. 30 in 3 quarters against Boston tonight. But yeah, Philly's still there. You know what I'm saying? Embiid and Harden still gonna get busy.
Step his shit up. I shared it on Facebook. That's it. It was a stat that said it showed players that stepped their shit up in the playoffs and players that shut their shit down in the playoffs. And Embiid was in that step that shit down category.
Step down? Okay.
Yeah, and Shaq always talk about when you come in the playoffs, you gotta put everything up. If you averaging 25 and 8 in the playoffs, you gotta average 33 and 12.
Yeah, like you said, some people are playoff people, some people regular season. And that's been the knock on James Harden, man.
Nikola Jokic, Giannis was the only one out of the 6 players that actually won a championship out of it though,
Right.
and he was in the plus side,
Plus, yeah.
+5.
Like I said, you can't count Giannis in them out either. Like I said, it's definitely. Like I said, the NBA is definitely you can name a handful of teams that you think could win it, but I think overall, like I said, you know what I mean, Golden State got the talent and the coaching, and they just won it last year. And Boston, you know what I mean, that's billboard material. The coach who was out, they got a rah for this. They got Brogdon. Like Brogdon is nice though. He's a coach on the court. You know what I'm saying? So he nice.
Brogdon ain't never win nothing though.
He never did. But he's just talented been there though. He always been, you know what I'm saying, known to be talented.
He
So.
ain't never win nothing though.
Now
he coach on the court.
Yeah, he nice. But you add him to a
He
veteran.
ain't no Chris Paul.
You add him to a veteran team though. But that's what they've been missing.
But they ain't really veterans yet. They still
Shit.
little youngins.
What's young to you?
23.
I'm saying, what's young to you in the league though? How many years is young?
They like 3 years in the league.
Nah, they longer. I mean, they've been in there longer. Yeah.
Nah, Jason Tatum was like a rookie when he dunked on Brown.
Right. But I'm about to say
That
that.
was like 3-4 years. He
Yeah.
probably in his 4th year.
I think he's going on his 5th. I think 5 years you good, man. You've been in the Western Conference. You've been in the Eastern Conference Championship twice without Kyrie. Kyrie been on the Nets for what? 2 years, 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this got to be, I think, Tatum 5th year, if I'm not mistaken. Him and Brown and them came all in the same year. And Smart. So all of them are at least 4 to 5. So that's vets to me. I don't give a damn.
This is 5th year because he came in the 2017.
Okay, yeah.
This about to be his 5th year.
It's probably yeah. Yeah, like I said, all them they just came from the finals, man. You a vet.
He is 23 though. 24.
Yeah, no, them they came in young. All them came in 19. You got to think. These still babies. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I was looking up. Yo, shout out to Isaiah Stewart. Shout out to The Rock.
Definitely.
He dropped the Detroit Pistons dropped a video of him.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Documentary of The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I looked them
I
up
saw
too.
them coming.
I looked them up too. I looked up the players from The Rock. It's like 6 players in the A right now from The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
It's playing in the NBA.
Yep, in the A on teams type shit. Like they playing from The
Right,
Rock.
they playing. Yeah.
Then Isaiah Stewart was one of them, and he recent. You know what I'm saying? He got out of high school 2017. He was in the league 2018.
Nah, he's like I said, he's a bulldog, man. He's definitely a bulldog. Hopefully, we can get him on the show for sure.
So many great comments in the comments. Like, yo, he the new bad boy because he built different. That boy solid.
He's solid like a motherfucker. He's solid like a motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. He like say he's a junkyard dog type of thing. He might not be, you know what I mean, the most talented out there, but he's rugged. He's out there. He can get them tip dunks, them offense and defensive rebounds, them blocks.
Shoot 3 now.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's young, so he's gonna add that to his repertoire. That's what I'm saying.
He gonna shoot
Be the stretch 3. You know what I'm saying? Get out there. You know me, that Alpha Horford type of dog. You know what I'm saying? And
do your thing.
like
bro.
I said, he's one of them players. He's a hustle player, so he can play for a long time. And so definitely do your thing for sure.
Do your motherfucking thing, bro. Rep
Shout out to
The
you.
Rock all
Rep
day.
The Rock, man, and do good things.
And shout out to Thomas Bryant. He just had the crazy pendant with the Flower City.
Oh,
sound.
I ain't even see it. That's what's up. That's fire.
The Rochester symbol.
Uh-huh.
All baguettes. Oh,
That's what's up. Shout out to Thomas Bryant. He with the Lakers again.
with the Lakers, you heard?
So you'll see him tonight. Well, you won't
Nah,
see
he
this
was out.
tonight. He out?
Yeah, he out
hurt?
tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, he out tonight.
But in general, though, Lakers play a lot of primetime games. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you'll see
he
him.
gonna be out there. You know what I'm
See him
saying?
out
Repping
there.
The Rock.
Repping The
You
Rock,
heard?
man. Young cats, man. You know what I mean? Making the league.
And we next up, you know what I'm saying? Fan
sure.
Studio is definitely next up. You heard? And Fan Perspective Podcast, man. Go
Yes, sir.
subscribe to the motherfucking page. And it's your boy,
Like,
Haney,
subscribe,
motherfucking
man.
Dre.
John, man, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? This is the Fan Perspective. And we out.
We
You know
out,
what I'm
man.
saying?
To it, tap in for sure. $3.99. It costs $3.99.